All right, so let's go in story. Oh, sorry, not story. Hard. All right. Story and hard. Oh, no. Yeah, story. Right. I played hard just now. I really don't want to do Lost in the Fog going for New Game Plus right now. Lost in the Fog might be something I come back to in a year. So let's go story because it'll be a little easier and a little quicker than hard mode. And we'll go hard because I did Lost in the Fog. No pills. No pills.
Hey, did you know that when a girl grows up, she has to get married? It's her job.
It's not a job. Don't you want to get married, Hinako?
I don't know. Maybe not. It doesn't sound fun when Daddy talks about it.
Kinda like homework, huh?
If he tells me I have to, then I don't wanna.
All right, so
Thanks for waiting. Junko.
what?
Did something happen? Just reminiscing a little. About, when we were kids, you always looked out for me. Hinako. Here. This is for you.
Was she wearing that brooch at the beginning of the game?
It's beautiful. Thank you.
She was not, right? No, she is not. She is not wearing the brooch there. This is the same song at the ending, which talks about her becoming a woman, maybe? So this game's all about womanhood, maybe? And her accepting it? All right, let's pause right here and let's talk real quick. So in the beginning of the game, that's a different cutscene when she's with the doll. When she's with the doll, the game starts out saying, with her holding the doll, I don't need them anyway. Who even cares about their dumb games? And someone saying, Hinako, I thought you were playing with your friends. Hinako says, they said I can't play with them because I hang out with boys. And Juniko says, well, how about you play with your big sister instead? She says, really? So in the very first playthrough, the very first game, the story is very focused on her being, you know, boyish, tomboyish. The girls don't want to play with her. In this New Game Plus, they're talking about the marriage. So in New Game Plus, they want you to come in here thinking about how someone killed people dressed in a wedding gown at a wedding.
It's settled. We will decide everything from here on out.
But dear, what about how Hinako feels?
We're never gonna get another
The
chance
pin
like
is not
this.
there either.
What could possibly make Hinako happier? Nothing. Where do you think you're going? We're not done here, young lady.
But still, who would have guessed that Hinako would?
She's going to do as she's told for once and help me pay off this debt. We won't have to worry about money ever again.
Darling, please, keep it down. Hinako will hear you.
Once again, actually, I'm gonna play it. Actually, once again, this is a different cutscene. Once again, this is a different cutscene. So what we just saw was them saying how she's gonna be happy, she's gonna accept it, he's paying off the debt. So it is inferred here in the New Game Plus that Hinako is gonna get married off to pay his debt off. While in this one,
Hinako! How dare you speak to your parents like that?
Dear, please calm down.
This Junko knows how to show some respect. Why the hell can't you be more like her?
also this right here is the same painting. That is this a Japanese wedding gown? Japanese wedding dress. It is. Holy shit. Okay. So that's why she's like a fox, like in the wedding gown. She's murderous in the wedding gown.
Where do you think you're going? We're not done here, young lady.
Darling, please, you've already made your point.
Then why isn't she listening to me? If you hadn't spoiled her so much, she wouldn't act like such a brat all the time.
Hinako, don't go. Your father's just worried.
I'm gonna go see my friends.
Come on soon.
In comparison, all right, let's pause right here and let's talk. Oh wait,
Kinda like homework, huh?
oh goddammit, let's play. The story is very fair being in a wedding gown.
For once and help me pay off this debt. We won't have. It's settled. We will decide everything from here on out.
But dear, what about how Hinako feels?
We're never gonna get another
The
chance.
pin
like
is not. So yeah, we're never gonna get a chance at this. We're never gonna be able to pawn her off for a wedding ever again. We need to use her to pay my debt off. There either.
What could possibly make Hinako happier? Nothing. Where do you think you're going? We're not done here, young lady.
But still, who would have guessed that Hinako would...
She's going to do as she's told for once and help me pay off this debt. We won't have to worry about money ever again.
Darling, please, keep it down. Hinako will hear you.
There's no mention of her playing with her friends either. No mention of her playing with her friends. All right, now this is really fucking interesting.
No way. Never.
I actually love this. I love the idea of two different so I kept the brooch. I kept the these inventory supplies. I'll go medium with everything real quick. There was nothing to collect, right? It looks down on me and denies my existence, but at the same time it pities me. Like it thinks it's better than me or something. Don't look down on me, you're no better. What if he humiliated views to a twisted idea of happiness? No way she was human to begin with. The monster my father turned into, it acts the same way as he did when he let his anger get the best of him. It was only the curse of fatherhood that made my dad appear human. This form, his true form, must have been hidden underneath long ago. That priestess sounds like Rinko. Around staff. Yeah, this game very much is like, okay, well, here's the story, but we're gonna really open up afterwards. See the sword. There's a sword here, right? Always surprised people would tell me how to act just because I'm a girl. Sue was different though. He was the only one who ever understood me. It was perfect partners. I consider him a true companion. As we get older, the pressure from our parents got strong. Even still, Sue never stopped treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. Of course, in Japanese culture, you know, there's the hierarchy of sexes. There exist two Hinekos inside of me now. Shimizu Hineko, who I've known since birth, and Hineko, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. Okay. So, all right, that's interesting as well. An alien trying to take over me. If this was Space Wars, my partner should be coming to rescue me, but there's no sign of him. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make my decisions, even if they are saying it's right. Saying it is right, it rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes on my own than follow someone else's command. But that can make for a lonely life, one where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others say. Of course, it'll still be up to me whom I listen, and that will be someone I can trust, someone who will walk alongside of me hand in hand. However, making long list of things I hate is just a way of running from my real issues. I have my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time, carefully think things through, before making a decision was most important. I feel like these empty pages mean that there could be something else to find out. And I'm guessing this Fox Mask guy is the guy who I was gonna marry. Perhaps. He promised me everything I could ever want to be content, a life full of comfort as long as I live, status no one could look down on. Most importantly, endless love for me. For all of this, I will give him all to me. Give him all of me. Body, mind, soul. I will give him what I have fiercely protected my whole life. My will to make my own decisions. From now on, I let him decide everything for me. Simply as Jesus says, this is what happiness means to me. Yeah, so maybe this is one of the victims of the wedding. Maybe she was brought to be, they were gonna marry her off. Oh yeah, I couldn't go up here. Yeah, this was a. Maybe he's the victim that I killed, right? Like I said, it definitely had like signs of marriage throughout this whole game. And the doll was like my child self trying to tell me not to marry him. Don't do it. Don't do it. Which either way, what is the bad guy? Who is the bad guy in this situation? Am I the bad guy? I mean, technically she murdered people, right? But then again, though, being married off and being in an arranged marriage is kind of screwed up too, right?
Guess I'll pray.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I take this, right? I take this on that. Can't do it any further. I wonder if every new game you can do one more, maybe? Either way, I take
God.
that. Definitely.
What should I...
And I put on... probably this, right? Because this way I'll heal whenever I attack things. But yeah, so like, she didn't want to get married. She didn't want to get handed off. She's a tomboy. You know, she wasn't like the girls.
Where's everyone?
Rinko wanted to get married off. Maybe she was...
Chizuruya. Maybe I'll find someone there.
Maybe she was in love with Sue, but she didn't want to get married off to somebody else. But she was never able to, like, tell her feelings to him properly. Because they were in this, like, friend zone-esque thing.
Excuse me? Is anyone there?
Are those wedding flowers? Traditional Japanese wedding flowers, perhaps? Not necessarily.
Better find another way.
Either way, though, the imagery of flowers.
I remember there
Well,
was
also
a
no,
shortcut up ahead.
it's red flowers, right? So like womanhood, perhaps. They did mention kind of womanhood, you know, getting your period in the song. You know, like
I do quite envy her, though. I can't believe it was her. I have to say, I'm rather jealous. Why her of all people? Shh! Someone is going to hear you.
all right, let's go back and hear that one. That one sounds like they're very jealous that I'm gonna be married off, right? Is it the same thing?
It's a curse. It has to be. How else could she die like that? I would never. Not that family. Shh! Someone's going to hear you.
Okay, so this tells me that every time she kept saying dead, she's dead, she's dead. That means like she's dead because the little girl's dead. She's getting married off. So her talking about, you know, what the fuck did I say? Like this is trippy. I'm actually liking this now.
How
Yeah, she's
else could
cursed.
she die like that?
How close should she die like that?
Never. Not that family. Shh! Someone's going to hear you.
She's thinking that, you know, getting married off, she's cursed. She's, you know, she doesn't want to get married off. In this one, they're like, oh, how lucky she is. I can't believe it was her as chosen. Like she was chosen to be like the bride of like this like wealthy person to get married off. Traitor. Why was she being called traitor? She was being called traitor because she was abandoning her childhood friends, perhaps?
You traitor.
Sakuko.
Where are you off to? Don't usually see you around here.
A truck was blocking the road.
Chizuruya?
I just want to talk to someone.
I'll be there in a bit, okay?
See you.
You traitor.
Sakuko.
Where are you off to? Don't usually see you around here.
All right, this is the same one then.
A truck was blocking the road.
Chizuruya?
I just want to talk to someone.
I'll be there in a bit, okay?
See you.
You traitor.
Same as that. All right, once again this is
It's torn.
not talking about me yet. Did I run away from home? Not wanting to be married?
It's Shu.
He's also the one giving me the pills. He's the one like poisoning me. Is that what that's inferring?
Hey, partner.
Shu. Say something.
What about you? Nothing you want to say?
Well, if you don't have anything, neither do I.
Oh, that's my Hinako.
I'm pretty sure it's spot on, right? That's exactly the same.
It's not like you to just let stuff happen, though. But whatever you end up choosing, you know I'll always be there for you.
That might be a little different, though.
Shoo. Shoo, thanks for waiting. And Hinako, too. Rinko, what were you guys talking about? Nothing, really.
She said that she just wanted to talk to someone.
It helped, too. Oh. Glad to be of service, ma'am. If I had known you'd be here, I would have brought that magazine you lent me. Oh, you can hold on to it. I knew I wasn't getting it back when I lent it to you. What's that supposed to mean? What do you think you're laughing at? You've got something of hers too, don't you? Right?
Wait, did I borrow something? Hey, Hinako, do I get to hold on to the 500 yen I owe you too?
What happened to paying her back with interest?
I never said that. You can't prove I did.
Okay, that does it. If I lend you something, you're signing a contract to give it back.
Don't be such a meanie.
Oh, hey, did you listen to the show last night? Yeah, but I fell asleep. Sakuko, when will you grow up?
Hinako?
Sorry. What?
You trip.
This is all the same. All the same. Can I tell what that is? Does she have a fox arm? Yeah, one arm looks kind of bigger than the other, maybe? No, it looks kind of the same. Definitely was wearing a dress, kimono. I forgot this is just run mode. This isn't I was looking to collect shit. What? I got an achievement for escaping it without getting hit? Did I get hit last time?
I think I got this from Shu.
Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. Not only take care of your headaches, but they'll also any pain from injuries. I suspect the main cause behind your nasty headaches is what can constantly grind your teeth.
It's just like my partner said.
Alright, so we're gonna discard every single, and that's why they give you a bandage automatically. Can I take this away from my I can't take it out of my thing yet.
What is this place? I need to get back to Sakuko. I need to treat my wounds.
So never pick up red pills. If you pick up red pills, discard them immediately. That's why there was so many of them. There was so many of them all the time because they wanted you to take them. I actually love that mechanic, that thought process.
Who's there? Is that
Like,
you?
the thing that fucks you up the most is the thing they give you at the beginning of the game. And it's such a good item too, because you recovered your. How do they want you to beat the end of the game now? So you really can't get hurt at the end of the game either. Well, you need to just run a lot.
Shu! Rinko!
Now I gotta kill it.
Leave me alone.
I didn't get health back from that just now? What the hell? I wonder if the game has auto heal. Like, in spots you get like auto heal. I'm actually I'm loving that the game has that's part of the game. I'm actually really loving that's something involved in the game. In the end. I mean, it kind of sucks.
Montgomery Bridge has collapsed. I repeat, Montgomery Bridge has been attacked by an object of unknown origin and has collapsed. The eastern route of Aiden Sugawaka is no longer available. I repeat.
Is that something that they... Is that the same exact thing the radio says last time? Where did I find the radio at? Oh yeah. What good is a woman who can't even cook properly? Because I was blinded. Was my mom and dad's marriage even that bad then? Because that's in reference to her cooking or being bad the miso soup. Well, now I hear the thing about the bridge being collapsed, which on a second playthrough, you know the bridge collapsed. I am actually really loving this. I love this idea of like you play the game, but then the game's totally different. After you, like we played it through the eyes of her. Now we're playing it through the eyes of actually somebody looking on the outside, seeing the real things going on. Also, hard mode has somebody here.
Go away.
Is there gonna be anything outside now? As well? Next we heal one. I did call the pills being crazy pills as well. Also, a tip for a good wife and wise mother: collection of loving ways mothers can return. Is this also in this house? Oh no! God damn it. This is not there. The magazine about housekeeping and being a wife is not there. I legit love that. I legit love that. Don't swing your knife at me. Come on.
This isn't good. I really hope Shu and Rinko are all right.
I really like that idea of it being one of those of like, here's the game, and now you opened your eyes to what the game's all about, or what the game's really about. And the reason why is because we were in this like mental like state of denial. Oh, don't touch that. Now, why is Shu the one that gives me the pills? That's my question as well. Like, is it Shu that's giving me the pills that's bad? Or is it me taking the pills that Shu gave me affecting my mental state, not because of my own mental state, not because of the pills themselves?
What a weird box.
Diary of Revenge. This is new, right? This box did not open before. This box did not open. Box did not open. This is a brand new one. Diary of Revenge. According to the Ninhon Shoki, one of Japanese most ancient history books, Yamata no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon demanded the sacrifice of a beautiful young girl for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susanoo no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orochi had become intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. According to the Ibisugako, oldest historical record, after being decapitated, one of Yamamata's no Orochi heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higa no Kune. The head eventually became back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higa no Kune is known as Ibisagako. There's a record of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It's highly possible that where the legend of the poisonous water dragon stems from. However, while local records state that Yamata no Orochi head flew here, there's no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It is hard to surmise that some shameless individual put a religious spin on a noxious gas to turn profit and falsify connections using famous literature to solidify their claims. All right, so when bad things happen, the family got rewarded, right? So did the family put this claim out there?
It opened.
Kitchen knife, was that here before?
What now? Ringo!
Ended. Anything else? And the imagery of these people, these monsters, is so if she doesn't want to get married, she wants to stay more of a tomboy child, you know, her more younger self, her more innocent self. The images of like the female body, you know, the naked feminine body, the images of a guy holding up a woman or supporting a woman because the woman can't be able to support herself giving birth.
Damn you!
At least the way I'm looking at it right now, like this monster here, I said that this looks like a man holding up a woman. So the man is the support. The man is the one doing all the means. The man's like the breadwinner, more or less. And the woman is just there to be on his back, to basically be carried along the way, and just to give birth constantly. This one, face, 2 faces, 3 faces, 4 faces monster. I don't know what this monster is connection to. This one, once again, it's a pregnant body, right? Like a bloated, pregnant body. Greedy, staring eyes, and greasy palms, disgusting. Must be repulsive, and what's more, it never even bothers with the guy. Oh, so maybe this is like the husband, like he does have a tongue attack. Like he grabs you and he like kisses you. He like tongue kisses you, right? French kisses you. Maybe this like represents like her being married off, like the men who are gonna like who like she doesn't want to she wants to be involved with that. This represent like her dad, but then I don't know why it would just be a normal enemy as well.
Where are you?
No. Get away from me. Oh, and this tells you what endings you got too, doesn't it? Maybe. This cutscene should be different, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. Oh, she mentioned how she wanted the family to own a candy store, not a shrine. Stuffy old shrine. Let's see. Well, that doesn't make sense though, because she loved the shrine. So that's wrong too then, right? This should be different. because she loved working at the shrine we read about. Her parents didn't want to work at the shrine. Her parents got an office job.
Since you were little, you dreamed of a different life. A family that owned a candy store. Instead of some stuffy old shrine.
Now, I don't get this.
And here, it's all yours. As much candy as you could ever want. Sweet dreams. Sakuko. Go home. The store's closed for the day. Sakuko. Even if you're gone, I'll keep my promise. No matter what.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? Am I even getting health back from this? That's different too. So in this one, in this cutscene, talks about offer up your flesh and blood so our clan may prosper. So offer up your body for our clan, our family. Offer up your body where our clan, our family can prosper. Offer up yourself to being married to where my debt can be paid off. While in this one, so once again, we're basically hiding this out. we're basically trying to like stay away from the idea of being married off. Is this a wedding shrine? Oh, the puzzle's about being married though, right? Yeah. The restless heart betrayed thee as unfit for auspicious day. I must first pay respect to the gods and spirits, design, and ancestors. Restless heart leads to corrupt soul. Only a sufficient offering lay upon standards may cleanse your soul.
Calm yourself, Hinako.
It won't open!
That's enough. Give me a moment. I will open it for you.
Open it! Open it!
Good morning. That must have been some nightmare.
Nightmare?
Are you injured? You must not be so reckless. You should take better care of yourself.
Thanks.
Shall we get going? Hinako.
Yeah, this is totally the person who they're arranging the marriage to, right? The dark place is her getting married. The dark place is, you know, her losing herself, her identity, at least what she thinks is her identity.
This way.
You know, she's following the husband. She's following the fox.
What's that?
Mind your step. All the time you need.
And then the doll represents her childhood. Her childhood saying, "Don't trust him. Don't marry him off. Don't marry off."
Hinako. Follow me. I've prepared a key for you. This way. This way, Hinako.
Oh.
It's locked.
As I passed until we're dead, I only pray. Alright, so that really doesn't have anything to do with
What's this doing here?
that's a paper. What is this beautiful place? Sparkling lakes, fragrant place. This one has no belly. My question is, are these the same or different? Lightning was here, right? Thought lightning was here? This tree? There it is.
This seems right. Better look for more.
What a mechanic, though, to differentiate endings. Whole place where I was trying to figure out what would have been, what would have been. And technically, sanity like the pills mess with your sanity. That's what I'm getting at least. I was kind of on an idea of a track.
Should be an offering.
Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. See you one last time.
One left.
It was on this one, wasn't it? Maybe not. Wasn't this right? Was it the bird? What, a cat? No. What am I missing? Which one? What path? What? Alright, this is kind of aggravating though, having to fucking figure out which letter's which again now. Lightning, tree. I'm looking for.
All right, time to try that lock.
For that, I guess. What is this? What is this? This is new, right? is this? Oh, what the fuck is this? Protective on Hirogami? Means sacred marriage. It refers to a ritual union, often sexual, between divine beings or between a deity and a human, like a king or a priest, to ensure fertility, cosmic order, and prosperity. One second. All right. So once again, this is something to deal with her being married off to a wealthy class. Tales of mortals being wed to gods and spirits can be found throughout every culture across human history. Certainly, from the perspective of humans, to tie oneself to a divine being is an undeniable honor. However, if one were to consider the opposite perspective, the divine being is binding themselves to a vulgar life form. What could possibly motivate them to make such a degrading choice? Dodging does not cure stamina near death's state. Ooh.
Nice.
Was this here though? No, this couldn't have been here. If this was here, I couldn't. If this was here, I couldn't do it because New Game Plus these boxes for opening up. And really dial down on its New Game Plus, they do bring out a bunch of enemies to attack you, huh? It's a dead end. This is a dead end as well. I was already on the last one too. All right. Well, now now I want to see if I check the map at each point in this playthrough, real quick. Did I check the map at any point at this area? Oh, where's the map at? Shit, I see it. Yeah, look at that right here. I totally missed it. Right here. I did not go this path at all. I guess that was there? Huh. What's up, Bennett? Yeah, the game ended. There's been a revelations. I'm playing it over again now because now I know the. Well, I don't know the truth. Let me rephrase that. The game ended, and best way to say it would be to be like how to say it? She I don't know. Let me just pull it up, I guess. So the idea of marriage. Well, no, because it's totally different. It's totally different now. Well, not totally different. Some of the dialogue is now different. So it's one of those things to where it's not one of those things to where it's so let's see. I'll pull it up. Let's see. Capture 3. Capture 3. Notepad to media player. All right, so this is the ending just now. So remember how I was talking about marriage and how like it seems like he was marrying me? You're like, all right, well, that's a demon. I don't know about that. Marriage is definitely something that is like a pivotal thing in this game. So this is the ending here, and it just ends. All right. So mental stability. I go through this, and it just. This is literally the ending. Uh-oh.
Get out of our way. Get out of our
way! I'm so confused. What? I'm so like, what the fuck? Credits? So they do this song, and the song is something really cool as well. Seized by the hands of the youth, firmly claps the girl's hands are. Like all about her getting married off, it looks like. Shrouded by the conscious night, what path is her to take? Although the scent lingers on, the flower shall fail. Spring has yet embraced me, wherever it could be. Promises of he and I, the vows are past, all disappear, lost forever to the void, the pitch black darkness. Witness my eyes hath, ties of man and woman, but are flivorous. Yet here I now agonize, such hath befallen me. When you reach out to me, that beautiful hand of yours. Like, it's very much like this game's all about her getting married off, well, apparently. And she doesn't want to get married off. She wants to remain a child. Or she wants to be like, remember how I was saying like Shu and her, like the partner thing is more or less kind of like she's not considered a girl, she's a tomboy. And apparently as well, the beginning of the game is now different because we didn't know that father was in debt, right? Well, now this New Game Plus, the cutscene's about the cutscene is different. But the cutscene at the beginning of the game before, that's why I got my I got like videos up to like look at shit. Yeah, this one's from the womb, the red deceit, from whom such color flows. So I'm looking at this as like womanhood. What maketh one woman be tainted or of sin? How tampered the heart, affections long held dear. Like it's all about her getting married off and womanhood. And some of these enemies are also womanhood as well. So the whole story of the game is very much she wants to be more like, you know, a child, wants to have more innocent. Yeah. Like it's this game's made to where you play it once and then you play it again because now you know shit. You know, my goodness, how tragic. Like, that's the song. You know, it's last guilty yet satisfied. I don't know about that yet, though. There's a kicker. There's a kicker to this game as well, apparently. So here's the credits, right? Here's the post-credits scene. So when I was leaving that, before the credits hit, like I was imagining like cops, like sirens, right? And also another thing, the monster, the wolf hand monster, she's wearing a wedding gown, a traditional wedding kimono. Of course, I don't know what a wedding kimono is. I looked it up afterwards because at the beginning of the game, New Game Plus, they talk about Junko, her sister, being married off. There's a picture above the mantle that is the mom, the dad, Junko, her sister, getting married off in a wedding gown, and Hinako. So that's another kind of illusion. But now we get this this post-credit scene.
HQ, we've got 2 male victims here. Same female suspect as in the wedding massacre on Route 8. One victim is currently in cardiac arrest.
Kagerocho 1 to HQ.
Oh, raise up a little bit. The volume was low.
Unico 2 to HQ. We've got 2 male victims here. Same female suspect as in the wedding massacre on Route 8.
2 male victims here. Same female suspect at the wedding massacre on Route 8.
One victim is currently in cardiac arrest.
Kagerocho 1 to HQ. We haven't found the knife used by the suspect at the scene. Chances are good that it's still in the suspect's possession. We'd better consider her armed. Over.
Attention all apartments. This is HQ. Female suspect is in her 20s and wearing a wedding dress. Height is a little over 160 centimeters. Last seen fleeing Tsuneyoshi Shrine. Believed to be armed and highly dangerous. Exercise extreme caution.
Come in, HQ. This is Kagerocho 1.
Here's the big kicker.
It appears the suspect was observed consuming red and white capsules at the scene of the crime.
Kagerocho 1.
Red
this is
capsule.
HQ. Did the capsules match the ones discovered at the wedding venue? Over.
HQ, this is Kagerocho 1. Affirmative. We've collected the capsules that the suspect brought to you.
So the whole time I've been playing, red capsules have been like an easy heal for me. Huh. So I've been thinking like, all right, well, there's definitely endings to the game. You know, like maybe like I got to keep my sanity up. I keep taking red capsules, my pills. My idea was like maybe depression, you know, bipolariness, schizophrenia, things like that. Well, apparently the pills have something to do with the endings. Because fast forward, this is how you get the endings. Don't take red capsule pills. I don't know what the Sacred Sword is. I don't know what this is. But yeah, so the red capsule pills have something to do with this game. It's something to do with the ending. But literally, the very first thing you get, the very first thing they tell you to do in the game is to take a fucking red capsule pill. Let's see, I'm at, let's see, close this off, open this up. That's why I've been having this on in the corner now. All right, I'm at 12040. The very first thing in this game is when you get hurt. Where is it at? Oh, well, the very first thing in the game really is Shu giving you the fucking pills. He's giving you pills.
If you don't.
It's not like you to just let stuff happen, though.
No, I think you only get bad ending. I don't think you can. There's
stories
there's no way somebody goes into this game. No, there's no way someone goes in this game without getting that ending, unless they are spoiled. Because literally, you're hurt. Note from Shu. Hey, partner, this painkillers will be best for you. Take care of your headaches. Also, past injuries or pain from injuries. You know, you grind your teeth. You know, ha ha ha. Take care of your unconscious need killer in capsule. Cellular source Hannah. They basically tell you to take the pill immediately and give you 10 off the bat. Like,
What is this?
absolute craziness that like they basically put you into the bad ending no matter what, kind of, I guess, kind of technically the bad ending, I don't know. But yeah, so now like so that there's already been multiple different things. At the beginning of the game, before Dad was yelling at me about respecting him, but now beginning of the game, I want to get at least a couple endings. I want to see what the true ending is. Because like the way I'm looking at it is the first run is basically, you know, you're seeing it through her eyes. Yeah. So you actually unlock. So I was playing on hard mode, combat, Lost and Fog puzzle. When you beat the game, you actually unlock ultra hard mode because the combat ones are casual, story, hard, which I picked hard, but now I unlocked Lost and Fog. I don't know if I'm doing Lost in the Fog yet, so what I'm doing is technically story, but not casual. So I'm playing kind of normal mode, I guess. But they give you so many heals. Remember how I was saying I had so much equipment? I had so much like items. So like starting off, I'm already loaded with items now. Still, and you keep your charms. You actually get more charms. But yeah, so like the first scene when I first started the game, the first playthrough, it's all about how she's not respecting her father. I never listen. You know, I'm disrespecting him, right? In this beginning, he's talking about his debt. He's talking about how he's going to marry off. He's, you know, oh, this would be the best thing for Hinako, and it would also pay our debt. So the way I'm looking at it is, yeah, so no pill run. So the way I'm looking at it as is the first run of the game is basically you're blinded at the fact that you're getting married off, and everything's alluding to you getting married off. Even the imagery of these enemies is about like marriage. But now that I'm playing New Game Plus, now I'm actually seeing what people are saying. You know, like father wanted to marry me off to repay his debt. When I was going through a part, there was some people I was eavesdropping on some women talking, and they were talking about, oh man, that family's cursed. Oh man, you know, she's dead. You know, this time around though, they mentioned how could she get picked? Oh my god, how lucky is she? So the town's talking about how lucky I am that I'm getting married off. So my perception is Hinako is, you know, wants to be, you know, more innocent, wants to be a girl. She probably is in love with Shu, you know, and the idea of like they don't want to talk about her being in love with him because they know she's getting married off. When they mentioned how she's dead, it was her thinking like, oh hey, you know she's dead already, and that's what my head thought, you know, when I'm playing as Hinako. But I'm not dead. It's that she was probably telling Shu, which I'll probably find out eventually, is, you know, she's already married off. You know, she's already, you know, what's the term? Promised. You know, she's already promised to this rich family. So that's the way I'm looking at it now. Like Shu knows I'm promised off to a rich family, and that. But yeah, this game's kind of really opened up. Like the monsters, for instance, like I was talking about earlier. This monster here. Where are you at? Is it this one? Yeah, there's two versions of this one. There's this one, and there's the Fog Town. Betrothed. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Like, remember how I was saying like this monster, like you know, the mangina and all that. I was saying how I thought it looked like a man carrying the woman. that's all about marriage, right? Because like in Silent Hill 2 remake, only other Silent Hill game I played, you know, the monsters were the sexy nurses because James saw his wife dying of cancer and his sexual needs. He thought about how sexy the nurses were, you know, and things like that. In this one, very much she's getting married, right? So this is a guy, you know, at least the way I looked at it, like this is the man and this is a woman because she's giving birth, right? What is marriage? Especially like in old time Japan, the man is the head of the house, right? The man supports the woman. The man is the one who works. The woman is just there to basically run the house, clean the house, cook for him, and give birth to children. So that's why the man never attacks or anything. The man is just basically there to carry the woman and have her do all, you know, he does all the work while she's just there kind of giving birth, more or less. That's the way I'm looking at that too now. You know, this one I don't know really. This one, you know, she mentioned the notes mention it never even bothers with guys. Typical. It attacks by kissing you. So like, this is probably like her imagining of her dad. You know, the idea of like marriage life. You know, the fat, beer-bellied man, the beer-bellied husband, who has a long, nasty-ass tongue, and, you know, his grab attack is literally tongue kissing you, sticking his tongue down your face. Like, it's so much has, like, opened up my mind now to this game once it finally showed its hand. So that's where I'm at now. So that's why she's back to being pretty little schoolgirl. Because I'm playing the game again.
So you accept my gift. I fashioned this key from Mystic Jade. Especially for you.
I believe this fox guy is not a demon. I believe this fox guy is her partner. The one she's betrothed to. The one that she's promised to. The one of the wealthy family. And that's why, like, the parts you've seen at least, you know, he was preparing her for marriage. You know, he was erasing, you know, in her head, you know, oh, I'm erasing your life. I'm erasing your friends and all that. I'm erasing your childhood. I don't want you remembering your friends. I don't want you remembering your crush who you played Space Wars with. Yeah, removing her identity. You know, the wealthy guy taking away herself. And that's why also they mentioned how there's two Hinekos. There's a Hineko that is a child and who was innocent, and there's a Hineko Simus. How do you fucking say her last name? I forget how you say her last name. But the Hineko, they actually use her last name. That's the idea of like, and it could be traumatic age gap as well, and that's why the silver hair. Because usually when you give off like, it's like let's face it, her dad's in, Shimizu. When you give off like if your dad's in debt, like let's say like the loan sharks, and you're betrothing your daughter to somebody, very much it could be an older gentleman. It could be somebody in his like 40s or 50s who you're betrothing your young daughter to. You know, it could be the kingpin. You know, like it's the don of the family. You know, or you know whatever the head of the yakuza. You know, it's probably not yakuza, but just using yakuza as Japanese. You know, which that might be why he's an older guy, or silvered fox. And I would say, kind of silver fox, isn't that like a term you would use for an older gentleman, right? He's a silver-haired fox.
Especially for me.
I don't know if that terminology is in Japan, but well, I don't know if he's a gangster yet. It might just be like debt from the bank. But either way, like it could, if he's in debt from the bank, he could have turned to gangsters in a sense. But then again, though, you're right on that too. Though the town's saying she's lucky. Why is she lucky? Like that might be, or that may be something you find out now, like in this place.
Once you insert that key into the Inari statue.
Maybe not the Yakuza. Because they mentioned how lucky she is that she's. maybe Yakuza's a stretch. You know, of things. I'm just kind of thinking of like. I mean, I guess really, you know, like nowadays you only see like marriage proposals and stuff like that. You know, like mostly in India, right? Like Indian weddings are usually, you know, arranged marriage. And you know, in Indian culture, you're not, you know, arranging marriages to gangsters all the time. But like, unless it's just a business partner, maybe like a rich businessman in town, this still can kind of weird, right? Like, if you're like a rich business partner, you're gonna agree to marry somebody's daughter and give them money.
The door from earlier was for welcoming visitors.
Yeah.
However, this door denies all but the select few who may tread sacred ground.
Am I allowed inside?
Why, of course. Today you are most welcome. We must continue on ahead. Shall we rest first?
I'm okay. I think.
Tell me if you need a break. Now then, onward.
I'm assuming that it's a wealthy
Basically, you go through the wrong door, you gotta fight for it.
Where is this? Oh yeah, this is. Where's that? Where's that? Diary of. Because this is how it started.
Interest. I know.
Looks down. In this New Game Plus, they're talking about the marriage. So in New Game Plus, they want you to come in here thinking about how someone killed people dressed in a wedding gown at a wedding.
Hinako.
It's settled. We will decide everything from here on.
Are you okay?
What about how Hinako feels?
We're never gonna get another
Talk to
chance
me.
The kid
like
is not
this.
there either.
What could possibly make Hinako happier? Nothing.
So I guess really he doesn't mention who she's marrying right here. It's just what could make her
Where do you
happy.
think you're going?
It's like that dress, that's the wolf monster, which I never noticed the first game. The first
We're
one.
not done here, young lady.
But still, who would have guessed that Hinako would?
She's going to do as she's told for once and help me pay off this debt. We won't have to worry about money ever again.
Darling, please, keep it down. Hinako will hear you.
Yeah, so like we're gonna marry her off. She's gonna be happy. You know, her mom says, "Who would think that she?" So like she was chosen to be married off, maybe to get money. And then here is when they mention,
I do quite envy her, though.
right here, properly, because they were in this like friend zone-esque thing.
Excuse me. Is anyone there?
Are those wedding flowers? Traditional Japanese wedding flowers, perhaps? Yeah. Junko was married off. I believe she was married off. Or this is she got married. I don't know if she got married off. I can review that note, too.
I'm find another way.
Either way, the imagery of flowers.
I remember.
Well, also no. It's red flowers, right? So, like womanhood, perhaps? Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking of. My thought process was like, this red flowers over, right? Well, like, red flowers, the song mentioned, like, you know, womanhood, you know, her you know, from her womb, blood flowing, you know, her period, you know, red flowers, like, being deflowered, red, her flowers red. Like, is that imagery that she's thinking of as well? But right here. They did mention kind of womanhood, you know, getting your period in the song. You know, like...
I do quite envy her, though.
I do quite envy her, though. I can't believe it was her.
I can't believe it was her. I have to say...
I have to say I'm rather jealous. Why her of all people?
I'm rather jealous. Why her of all people?
So I...
Someone is going
So I guess she was selected by chance to get married off. I guess that they don't tell you why she was selected to get married off. But it definitely sounds like let's go. You know, she doesn't want to get married off. And this is the before one.
How else could she die like that? I would.
What
How else could she
is it
die
the
like
same thing?
So they're talking about her being dead on this one.
It's a curse. It has to be. How else could she die like that?
It's a curse. What else could it be? How else could she die like that?
I would never. Not that family.
I would never let that family.
Someone's going to.
So once again, it kind of makes it seem like she was hiding the fact that she was going to get married, kind of like James did with Silent Hill 2. He was hiding the fact that he killed his wife. So it's very much like all these times people have been talking about her getting married, she's all thought about her dying. So I guess she didn't. I guess she got picked to be married off. He's not like going to marry her off somewhere, like ask somebody to be married, take marry. And we'll check the notes once we get out of this cutscene.
Thank goodness. Well, you never have been one to go down without a fight.
You're alive.
So, where's Sakuko?
These things have not been different.
What is happening? Not a soul left in town. Some kind of terrible dream?
Monsters around every corner. It's one nightmare after another.
Still though, I got lucky. Even if no one else is left in this world, it's good to know you're still around.
Wait, what about Rinko?
She just said she needed to talk to me about something. But,
Rinko
you
was
know,
supposed to be with you. How do we know if she's all right?
Oh. Sorry. I guess I was confused. We all got split up and ran off. I haven't seen Rinko since.
But where would she even go at a time like this?
Maybe she went home. Let's go find her, partner.
I don't believe that was changed.
What's wrong? Keep up, or I'll leave you behind.
All right, I need to focus. I need to find Rinko.
There's also boxes now that are scattered around that I could not open before that I can open now, which have, like, you know, lore implications of things that I was kind of suppressing, I guess. Let's see. Journal. Characters. Junica. My older sister, she was one of the prettiest and kindest people I know. There's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. and there's blank pages here, which makes me think that there's going to be more filled in here. Yuriko told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way society expects a woman to. You know, which Hinako does not want to. She wants to be a tomboy. She wants to play Space Wars. You know, fuck society. You know, I want the gender norm. You know, fuck the gender norm. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, then there must be other ways too. One time when I was little, Juniko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what felt like that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring out myself. Showed me the way out of the maze. There's no doubt she showed me the quickest solution. So I felt that moment was nothing compared to the joy. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah. So kind of like, you know, oh yeah, she showed me how to get out of the maze, but I could have did it myself. I could have went the longer way. Also, at the end of the game, when I was passing this up, this read my name that I was last missing. So maybe like it was like a wanted poster. I thought it was like maybe I went lost. I got lost. I ran away from home. Oh, this is broken still. Okay. So since I already got the item that was in there in the first game, first run, it's broken.
This is in rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
So I don't know if we get an S katana, but one of the endings, we get to a save point. One of the endings, see, yeah, and there's red capsules all over the fucking place. So you gotta program yourself not to pick them up either. I don't want to pick them up and accidentally press one. Oh, there's a shrine up here. There's a sword you get in this game. They already tell you there's a sword you get in the game with one of the endings. But also, though, you need to purify the sword in the game somehow. Now, that giant tree I found mentioned a sword, so maybe you go there to get it. This might be a katana, I don't know. But purified the sacred sword or didn't obtain it. Yeah, there's a purifying one. So I'm guessing I gotta find the sword before I get to that point and then purify it. But this ending says obtain the unpurified sword. So the way I'm looking at it is this is the bad ending, this is the okay ending, this is the good ending where I got the sword, I purified it, and I found something else. And then this is the ending you get after you unlock 2 endings. So I need to unlock 2 endings, and then I find this. So this is the bad ending, the okay ending, the good ending, the best ending. But in classic Silent Hill is also the funny, quirky ending, which is the UFO ending. If you remember Fail watching the endings of Silent Hill 2 Remake, he got abducted by aliens in one of the endings. So this one, I need to find all the UFO broadcasts. I need to find 3 movie posters. After listening to the broadcast, I also need to find a movie review. this unlocks New Game Plus no matter what. I'm assuming these two can happen, not in New Game Plus. But like I said, you gotta be pretty fucking smart or pretty fucking spoiled to know not to take a red capsule. So these are the 3 non-New Game Plus endings. This is the New Game Plus ending, and this is a New Game Plus ending. But pretty much these are New Game Plus endings. Because who? I want to know: is there ever been a guy or woman or anybody, guy, girl, pal, now binary, whatever, you know? And I want to know the person who played this game and was like, "I'm not taking the pill." There's no way. There's no way somebody played this game not thinking that the red capsules were bad. And are they bad? Or is it just the idea of like, Shu is helping me, so like, with the pills, he's the one who makes the pills, kind of deal? And that's why they're bad? Because like, I'm like, hanging on to my childhood? Because Shu made those pills for me?
Please tell me that monster's not around.
Because normal medicine wasn't working. That's definitely something that I read somewhere that
Not good. This won't last much longer.
he made those pills because I was taking like aspirin, Tylenol, whatever you want to call it, you know, whatever the terminology would be for medicine. I was taking too much of it, and he was scared, and he wanted to make me some herbal remedy instead.
Another dead end.
There are pills everywhere. All right, so I can't increase one of these at all. Then I kind of want to increase sanity once. Why not? Like, they made this one much more with the idea of like you should play it at least twice. This is a game like being a chocolate here now. Like, Fail never likes to play games twice, so that's gonna suck if he ever plays this game, because the second playthrough is gonna be the playthrough that you actually learn what the game's about. These games are designed to run through anyway. Like most of these games are very much designed to be like, all right, hey, you know what to do already, go run through. Now, I'm playing with different set of yeah. Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Like one, like I'm not saying like the red pill part. What I'm saying is like with this was not here. What is this? What is this? And why is it number 2 and not number 1? Where's number 1 at? Did I miss number 1 already? Looks like there's a cart in front of a like cover. Oh shit! The sword. Yeah. Well, the way I would go about it is, if he was to play this game, or if anybody was to play this game, they got to the ending. you know, when it says like, "Hey, new game plus unlocked," you know, new story details. That's when you kind of say, "Hey, uh, you know, are you interested in playing new game plus?" Because now that you know this is, you know, now that you know that there's a wedding aspect along with it, you know, or hey, you remember in Silent Hill 2 when we found out that James killed his wife? You know, and the whole game you were kind of confused what people were talking about. Well, in this one, the next playthrough, you're gonna actually hear what people actually say. So in Silent Hill 2, you were very much masking the fact that, you know, you were basically being blinded by the truth. You didn't want to accept the truth. In this one, they actually start talking about the truth. So it's the same game but different story, more or less, or the same game but less vague story. I don't know. Either way, like you wouldn't say anything until the very end of the game, right? Like you wouldn't go in being like, oh hey, there's multiple like Silent Hill. Silent Hill you already know there's multiple endings. But the idea is that like, hey, you know, these endings are a little more than just play it again and get a new ending, you know, scene. Like I'm gonna get a new ending scene, of course. But with Silent Hill 2 remake, at least, it was very much the same exact cutscenes throughout the whole game. This one already, I'm already, you know, seeing different cutscenes or different dialogue being said. While in Silent Hill 2, it's pretty much the same exact cutscenes, but you know, oh hey, you know, be nice to Marie, or be mean to her, or hate your wife, or love your wife, or hey, be depressed, or hey, be optimistic. This is very much, yeah. Oh, I didn't read that shit. Sacred Sword. In the Muromachi period, great famine of... There's no consonant. Shit. Oi? Had young individuals desperate for quick money. So they searched the legendary sword. One story even claims the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taraz clan resentment and massacred the others one after another. After that sword became known as the Sacred Sword, it is thought to contain a lingering animosity of defeated soldiers. That makes sense. Like if it's got animosity, you gotta purge it, cleanse it, right? That's why it's like, you know, one is get the sword, one is purge the sword. Was the sword hidden after that? There's not enough information. I must search the Jizo statue myself. I was able to get contact with the resident who knows the location of the old Jizo statue. Jinzo, right? No. Jinzo would infer an N in there. This may be my first clue to will lead me to the sword. All right, I think that place was in the rice paddy field, if I'm not mistaken.
Shu, where are you?
What is it, partner?
Everything that's happening to us. Do you think it could be some dream we're having? Because we just want to keep playing Space Wars together?
Well, we could pinch each other to find out.
No. I can pinch myself, thank you very much.
And that explains why she didn't want to get pinched, why she didn't want to wake up from the dream. Because it actually is a dream about her wanting to play Space Wars. She doesn't pinch herself here.
Sorry. Seems it's not a dream after all.
Yeah, she does not pinch herself there. So maybe it was a dream about like, or like a different, like her living a different reality. No red pill. But can I go in here first? I guess go in here first. Like, this game made me eat my words. Cause like I was like, all right, the story's kind of like, you know, all right, like the story's not there, but like now that I know that the game's all about like playing it over again and seeing what the actual story is and doing that, I actually love the idea. Is this the same? Like a box of eyeballs, right? And this is the kid who was in the playground where I saw the image of. Which I wonder if this is the guy I was supposed to be married to. Maybe that's why they arranged the marriage, because like I had known him when I was littler. Or like that why he wears a fox mask to hide the scar as well. They do mention about how like the family was like well off. Damn it. There.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
That was different. Oh, I don't have it recorded. I ran through here. I didn't record this before. I wonder what the hell is different there. Well, no, wait. Oh wait, the dry carcass was in place of what I found there in the first place. was that noise? That's why, like, I was saying at the end of this game, like, I liked Alan Wake. I love the idea of, like, solving the mystery. In this game, like, there was no really, like, answers to solve. Look, but now that I know, like, what the hell is going on a little more. Oh, I know where that's at. I know exactly where that's at. That's over here. And now, like, New Game Plus has this, like, cool little, let's do a detour here, and then pick up real quick. You know, New Game Plus has, like, this kind of, like, solve the mystery, find these, like, clues. Anything here as well to pick up? Like, I don't mind. I only spent, how many hours in this game so far? I only played this game for 18 hours. 18.8 hours. So, like, not this one. This one. Here, is this it? This is totally it, right? Character from Mizu can be faintly seen etched into the stone. Alright, yeah, that's the shrine. Family shrine. Found and damaged Ujizo-san in the mountains. The character from Mizu can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. I wonder what would happen if I offer something that relates to the characters. Is the Sakura family shrine? Well, they want English speakers to butcher the language. Like what else is there for, you know, Japanese game makers but to watch people play these games on Twitch and all that and laugh at how horrible our pronunciation is.
Sakuko Shrine is up ahead. I used to go there a lot.
And like it hurts me to my core to butcher these pronunciations. Yeah, I'm very much somebody who like I said before, I'll research wine, I'll listen to people and repeat how they say it, get their right pronunciation down. So like so to not hear a word and just have to read it out is like, oh my god, I'm butchering this. Alright, so this leads me here. Okay, so what is this gonna say? I'm not gonna find a sword automatically, am I? Rustic flask. Antique portable thermos. Glass container inside is broken, so it's no longer usable. What do I do with this? I bring it back to the shrine?
Hey, partner! That's not the way to Rinko's house.
Oh, sorry. Zoned out for a bit.
This is
That
Sakoko's
makes sense
family
too, yeah.
shrine, right?
Yeah.
All about the colonies.
Don't think too much about it. Let's hurry up and find Rinko.
Right. Let's go.
Destroying culture, especially in like I mean, in China, of course, you know, Britain had China under the monarchy. Was Japan was under the monarchy, under the European monarchy, under the English monarchy, right? Oh. It was Japan? They claimed China and Japan? Yeah, Japan had their own oh, okay, all right. So you find something and bring it back. Here's what I met with Susan China's bells, offering them this should do. I'm guessing that since there's no blank page before, yeah, but wasn't England like very predominant in Chinese culture? Like they didn't give up China until like the 80s or 90s, right? Or am I just misremembering? I'm guessing since there's no blank page in between this, I found everything. Even though this says research picture number 2, I'm guessing. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Not gonna lie, half of my knowledge behind that might be influenced with Rush Hour. Because isn't that one of the main things in Rush Hour? That England is giving back, you know, Chinese control and all that. And that's why, like, England has a bunch of, or Europe has a bunch of, like, Chinese artifacts in their museums and stuff. Alright, I'm guessing I found everything I need to find here then. I'm not really going for UFO endings, so I guess I don't need to worry about UFO ending stuff, really. Yeah, see, they didn't really teach that shit in school. Like, you know, it was very much, you know, cookie cutter history. Kind of sucks. Yeah, they don't. That's like interesting history. Oh, there's a radio over here. Is this one playing now? No? Box there just to get you to beat it, to like look and make sure it's empty where you get dumped there. Yeah, they definitely gloss over a lot
Don't
of.
Don't go anywhere near that weird stuff. It might be poisonous. Go around to the garden on the right.
A lot of
this way.
Got it.
Things that make American look bad. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Wait, what? Oh, these slick motherfuckers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, wait. Why can't I? Oh, I already had two of my. I had two of them. I must have picked one up by accident somewhere. I thought for a second that like you could have an extra slot just to pick up red capsules. That would have been fucking. That would have been pretty fucking like slots. You know what I mean? Like, oh hey, you have 11 slots, but if you pick up a capsule, you have 12 slots. That would have been pretty fucking you know, shady. Let's use a knife here. I don't know what this symmetry is. But I do know it's useless.
Some giant monster just showed up.
Sam, I can't get to you. Head into the storehouse. I'll open the window.
Yeah, I don't know. Now the monster does have a like shout attack. Now this monster is gonna come back alive because this well we need to do multiple times. But also an ad is gonna spawn where I killed him at.
Not enough. Need to
So
keep
the
turning
ad
it.
spawned right now, right? And he's coming after me. But it's blocking him. Oh wait, oh no, is that only hard mode? Oh, it's only hard mode, no shit.
All right.
So in hard mode, after you do your first rotation, an enemy spawns in that corner right here. And he, is this showing? My mouse showing? Yeah. Enemy shows in this corner right here. And, it will attack you when you're doing the well. So my second run of doing this, when I had to replay this to get Lost in the Fog puzzles, you kill him right here, and it blocks the enemy from coming here. But since this is not, this is in a hard mode or Lost in the Fog, I'm guessing you don't have the extra enemies. No shot. More time? Is there anything in here? Actually, I ran through here. Now I can dodge more. So my thought process with the flowers.
I think so.
Good. I didn't let June go down then. She told me to look after you. No matter what happens.
She did?
Yeah, a while ago. Anyway, let's move.
Right.
Is that in the game?
Time to go.
So my thought while I looked that up, I'll talk about my thought process with the flowers. My thought process with the flowers is that wedding flowers, right? Or like deflower, you know, womanhood, being married. You're bound to just, you know, have a bunch of kids, right? So that is my my thought process in the imagery of a bunch of flowers. That these are like wedding flowers, perhaps. I could be totally wrong, but that is my thought process. That it has to do with like weddings, or being deflowered. He did mention that Junico told him to look after him. After. I never played Alien Isolation. I've watched it, but I never played it. Do I want to? I need a shrine, really. Well, the dad does turn into one of those monsters, like that shit. That could be this. That could be the sense, because like this is the enemy I just fought, right? Giant repulsive lump of flesh filled with brim maniacal anger. Like dad always yells at you. It howls awfully as it swings his large knife in direction. So this might just be her dad constantly going off in her head, because when you face her father here, her father is the same, but he still has like his suit, like he still has pieces of his clothing, and he also has the sword, the knife. So it might just be her dad again, but these are like things that were like remind her of her dad, while her actual dad is like the super version of them. Because it very much is the super version of it. You know, the big mouth, the one arm sword, the tentacle arm. So this also might just be the dad. While the mom, I don't know what the mom would be. I think the mom's just the mom. I don't think there's a replacement of the mom. It's a duo fight. It's the mom and the dad fight. I did get an achievement for not killing the mom during the dad fight. Or during the parents fight. Yeah. That animation did kind of like was like a sudden like jagged feel to it, like camera wise. I want to get rid of this. I feel like I'm not gonna use half of this in this playthrough. Yeah, a lot of the imagery, at least the way I'm looking at it, the flowers represent like weddings, wedding culture, deflowering. Yeah, very immersive. Yeah, like it's like just a jump to like the senses. Not smooth at all. I thought I had it. I was pretty damn close to the circle being clear, right? Like, it looked like the circle was pretty much complete. Maybe the person who made this is like one of his favorite candies, or maybe that's her favorite candy. I mean, like a schoolgirl, right? It would be their like favorite candy, maybe perhaps. Or favorite like whatever it is. It's not candy, like baked good.
We used to play here a long time ago.
Takes me back, yeah. I got lost here. I was a little kid.
Oh, is that what it is?
Cried
Oh, it doesn't
my
look like
eyes
that.
out.
Oh, why,
It's hard to picture a tough girl like you crying.
That was a long time ago. Don't think I've cried since.
You tend to keep things bottled up inside. That's a bad habit of yours, you know?
Shu?
In the spring, I used to catch fish and tadpoles. It felt great to be in the water. I used to get yelled at for getting covered in mud when we played in the rice fields, remember?
All this going on. The memories just keep rushing back.
Makes you miss those days, huh? Hey, you know, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, you can rely on me.
Thank you, partner.
All right, let's go. This fog is so thick. I hope Rinko hasn't lost her way.
See, now I'm looking at it in a sense of, you know, her getting married. He knows, like, if like women are gossip about it, then he knows about it, right? So he's talking about how, if you ever need anything, you could talk to me. Like that seems like he's he's in love with her, and like he doesn't want her to get married off either, right? Oh, the note's not here. Oh, I want that. All right, oh, hey, let me see this is different. Can you imagine how I feel? I'll put on a polite face for now. All right, this is totally different. I watched Barb do this, and I did this, and I was totally fucking lost with how to do this. So in the harder version, it says, "It's your funeral today. I think I'll give you a standing ovation. Can you imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now." See if I can get this first try. Not trial now. Alright, she's smiling. It's gotta be her, right? No, she's smiling too. Alright, this one, I'm going with the idea. I think this was the one that was correct on the Lost and Fall. Nope. All right, let's go to this one next, I guess. This one looks like it's smiling. I don't understand this puzzle at all. Is there another one without hands? This one has no hands. No, this one doesn't have hands. Oh, sword. What? Maybe it's this one? Now, why was this? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me why this one was so different? I don't understand that. Child drowns in water. On the evening of the 7th, the 5-year-old girl fell into the waterway of a rice field and especially drowned in death. Authorities believe she accidentally fell in while playing. Like the only thing I had was a smile, right? I'll put my polite smile on for now. This one's smiling. Or is it the second head, maybe? Maybe that's what it is? That she has a frowny face? Or a sad face? You know, behind her smile is a sad face? Maybe that's what it was? This one had no mask. This one was smiling. Smiling. This one has no mask. This one was frowning. No mask. Maybe that's what it is? You know how I'm feeling? You know, I guess I'll put on my polite face. She was really feeling sad, but she was smiling, and this one's coming at me. Which one's coming out to me? Is that one over there? Oh, it's this one right here. Alright, so she's pointing this way. Which way is it again? Is it still this way? Alright. Well, alright. My problem has been I overthink these. So this one. Imagine how I feel what it's like to have been deceived by you so long. Alright, so in this one, being deceived, you're angry or you're upset. So maybe look for one that's smiling, but then sad or angry on the opposite side. None of these have two masks. They all have one mask. So my thought process is already fucking done. Wait. Imagine how I feel what it's like to have been deceived by you for so long. Let's go kill this guy. What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long. Alright, so my thought process here is deceived. You're deceived, right? You're stabbed in the back. You know, when you lie to me, you stab me in the back. Children, which sucks because in the Lost in the Fog one, there was something about there was a burden on my chest, and the burden on your chest was like, oh hey, somebody got stabbed in the chest. I'm gonna go to that one because he got stabbed in the chest, and it was incorrect. So it kind of pisses me off that this one is very much, hey, the one that got stabbed in the back, while the other one was not getting stabbed in the chest. Good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain, because water levels rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for those reservoirs, ponds, because they're too dangerous. These are different than this, actually, as well. Which chapter is this? Chapter 2. So this was the first one. It's your funeral today. I'll give you a standing ovation. Which, what does that mean? A standing ovation? They're all standing, right?
All right, don't touch the scarecrow.
They're all standing.
Touching it? Good, right?
I don't know how I basically killed every single one of them. I killed every single one of these until that one was. All right, so this second one was. Yeah, this playthrough is very much. Wait, where is it at? Where's it at? Where I was definitely lost in the area. Scarecrow. Oh no, this is still the first one. It should be forever even to figure out the first one. That's what it is. It was so much trial, like trial and error. See, this one was the burden off of my chest. So I was like, okay, well, it's got to be something with good. It's like I finally. This one, right? It's gotta be this one, right? Burn off your chest. Like, that's a sword in his chest. Maybe? Nope. No? That's kind of fucked up that, like, on like, story mode, it's so easy to be like, oh, hey, the one that's dead in the back. While on Lost in the Fog, it's, nope, you're an idiot. It's not the one that's stabbed in the chest. There's no way something's hidden in this area, right? That's New Game Plus only. Oh yeah. I feel I never looked. You never looked once at me. You looked at you not once. But yeah. While that's there though, I hit 9 of these guys when you were mentioning about how like killing people, you know, is killing them good. Yeah. So this was the third one. Comparing each one differently. You imagine how you. So this one was your funeral today. You hurt him, now you're leaving him behind. I hope you suffer for what you've done. Where's that? Yeah, so this was me in this area playing on hard. Oh, it's the last one. It's gotta be it, right? Like, I was trying to play Ring Around the Rosie to like get them to like corral up and like go after this last one here. Can't I ask game? I think it was 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. Okay. Can you imagine how I feel? You never once looked at me the way he looked at you, not once. All right, this one I'm thinking of being Rinko. How she was jealous how me and Shu were partners. So he's looking at her, he's looking at her, he's looking at her, he's looking at her, but he's not looking at her. So I'm thinking it's her. Child drowns in waterway. 6 p.m. The girl's family discovered a floating face down the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream from where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single freshman measured. Now the question is, did Juniko die now? Because this wasn't the inscriptions. Yeah. The inscriptions were a little more short-winded. Oh, where's another one at? Come on. Yeah, these note cards were very smaller in writing.
Trial and error?
And it was flashcards. Where's the, let me go to this. Alright, come on, girl, points. Hurry up. Like, let's compare them real quick. What would it be under? It would be under documents. Yeah, it is totally different. So in the normal, in my first run, these are my flashcards. Okay, you don't have to be afraid anymore. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. I wonder why I called you over. I could have just lied to you and told you which way. It happens all the time. A kid falls to death in the waterway. Oh, I get it. I think I get it now. I think I get it. Junko did not get married. In the first run of this game, I keep saying Junko got married. But this is my, or at least this is my idea. In the first run of this game, Junko got married, right? She says she's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. What if she didn't get married? Because we already under the assumption that Hinako believes that marriage is death. Every time they talk about her getting married, or she thinks about her getting married, she thinks about her dying, her losing herself. What if she, in her head, thinks Juniko got married, and that's why it's blacked out too, that Juniko got married. But now that we're reading about this, and also, Shu mentions how he promised to look after Hinako. He said, "Oh, it was a while ago. It was a while ago when she promised me to get married. What if she promised me to watch over you? What if she promised him before she died, getting drowned? That's why now, in this second run, we're collecting these flashcards. These flashcards in the first run were were quotes. Okay, you don't have to be afraid anymore. Like Juniko maybe telling Hinako this. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. Wonder why you called over. I could have just lied to you and told you to go anyway, which happens all the time. A kid falling in their death in the waterway. While now we're getting this, and it's articles, newspaper articles about a girl dying, falling into the water. The only difference is though, this is a 5-year-old girl. I don't know the age gap between Juniko and Hinako. And maybe that's why the dad is a drunk, because he lost his daughter and it brought him to drinking. Because this is very different than the first play. Uh-oh. That's not the way to go? Is this the way to go? I think I made a wrong turn. Yeah, I made a wrong turn.
Why am I here again?
Oh, these are all gone now, too. What? Alright, I did not see that the first time I played this either. So they all disappear if you got the correct one. Oh no, just that one's appeared? This is a different one. Can you imagine how I feel? You're always been an eyesore. And are these like school kids? Like does this represent me in school? Like the boys and girls? Like these are all girls, right? So now my thought process is she has a hairstyle like me, a little bit. Are you talking about me being an eyesore? Nope. Oh, did I break that just now? Shit. Hey, swing! Whiff! Fucking whiff that. Go for a home run. Can you even imagine how I feel? You've always been an eyesore. Or maybe it's still hair, and I need to find the one that looks like Linko. Linko has long hair and a part. Maybe it's this one. I mean, she is smiling at her, right? Well, she's looking at her then. Oh, here we go again. I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna get any of these right. Now, the last one in the chain for Lost in the Fog was a trick. It was one that was like away from the group. Huh? No?
Didn't I pass through here before?
See, now I'm being paranoid about previous thing. Now I might be overthinking. What is this an eyesore? This one has no weapons. Let's just go with this one. Nope.
Is it dead?
Alright, tried that one. I haven't tried this one yet, I don't think, right? Or did I try this one? No, now why is it this one? Child drowns in the waterway. Parents and guardians. When children are lost, they begin to panic. They become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. Numerous reports of children running around areas not familiar with falling into waterways and reservoirs around. Come across a lost child. Please offer them your. I mean, I guess this one was kind of away from the group. He was staring off that way. Also getting kind of thick. I'm going the way you told me. Now I'm not.
Am I here again?
I'm going this way. Why are you getting foggy? I'm going this way! What is going on here?
Why am I here again?
Look straight down. Well, follow the line towards the sea. How did I miss? What? How did I mess that up then? Whatever. Imagine how I feel. You hurt me, and even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? I need to kill this thing. This is Imagine how I feel. You hurt me, even hurt him too. You know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at him, staring at the disgusting face. All right, we'll be back to like two-faced mask. Or is this one of those things to where it's a trick question? Is this one over here? Yep. No?
Didn't I pass through here before?
Hurt me and even hurt him too. Maybe it's this one, because these two are looking at her. Nope.
My weapon's about to break.
Alright, my thought process with that was she turned her back. This one has her back turned to a man and a woman. That's my thought process with this one. Just eating a lifeless body. What? Oh no, she didn't drown. Wait, what? She presumably drowned to death. Wait, what? Oh, the name of, okay, all right. Being the lightless girl of Shimizu Hinako was found in the cropped field waterway after she presumably drowned to death. Said that she panicked after losing her way. She was going running around in the dark. Slightly stumbled, fell in the waterway. The name of the actual child who tragically died has been replaced with cutout letters of my name. What disgusting prick. Alright, so that's basically the makers of the game being like, oh, she died, we're gonna debate him. Like, they're already like thinking about all these cool different possibilities. Now we're gonna debate him and say that she's dead. Prank, she's not.
Hinako!
Wait.
What is that noise? Oh, what? Why do I have an alarm on my fucking phone? My watch. So weird.
What just happened?
Come on! Hurry!
She was waiting for me. I need to go.
Hinako!
Is she here?
We'll find out.
Rinko! It's me! Shu! If you're here, say something!
Shu! You came for me. Oh, Hinako. Glad you're safe too.
Are you hurt? Your family?
I'm not hurt, but they disappeared. Everyone's gone. Even my grandmother. And she can barely walk. I don't understand. Where did they go? What's with the monsters everywhere? What in the world is going on? Sakuko. I can't believe it.
I know. It's not safe for us to stay here. We've got to get out of town.
Out of town? What about our parents? Everyone?
We can go get help. But we need to do something, and do it fast.
We're not abandoning them. But we can only help them if we keep ourselves alive.
But we're trapped here. There's no way out.
What do you mean there's no way out?
Go take a look out the window. You can see the bridge from here.
And that's something that before the radio said that what good is a wife who can't cook. This time the radio said that the bridge was out.
No way.
The bridge. Now what do we do?
Well, we can't use the bridge. But we can still take the highway.
Past the mountain. Behind your house.
You really think we can make it?
I know a shortcut. Through the wasabi fields. Rinko, we should bring some medicine and bandages with us.
There's a first aid kit in the kitchen. I'll go get it.
Hey. I'll help you look for it.
Not a bad idea, partner.
Where's the kitchen again?
I don't understand this though. What's the doll represent? Be rare of Link. Who's putting a doll? Is it just like my child self? Imagining that Rinko did that? Because once we get past this point, Rinko does say that she fell down the stairs. So I didn't get pushed. Maybe I just got I fell down the stairs myself.
He can't wait for me to catch up.
And like this is my the gentleman who I'm betrothed to, who I'm promised to. Like he's leading the way. He's following ahead. You know. Oh, he can't wait for me. Where'd Velvet?
Better get going.
The door's already open? Wait, why is this door already open? This is a New Game Plus area too then. Mandate of the claim. Drain from the sacrifice her blood, sparing not a drop. Add unto the wine that has been distilled over 8 times. Spare her body of earthly viscera, and fill it instead with rice that has been mixed with the master's saliva, or sealing it shut with a needle and thread. Ooh. What the fuck? Perspective on Hiramagami. It is a core tenet of the Shintoism that each land throughout all Japan is protected by its own deity. This people pray to God so they and their lands might be blessed. In turn, their belief strengthens the gods and gives them the ability to better protect the land in a beneficial cycle of reciprocation. Thus, the bond between humans and gods is vital to the prosperity of both. The underlying strength of this bond can indeed be explained through mortal blood, then the reason for gods joining themselves in sacred matrimony to mortals who call their lands home become evident. Perhaps it is through the addition of their blood that the bond between mortals and gods is strengthened. If it is true, then I should think that frequent upholding such forms of unification would be best for all involved. However, in practice, marital bond between mortal and deity are vanishing rarely. It is a mystery why this is so, or perhaps I find the greater mystery to be why was I chosen. Ah, so this is the mask we wear. So we're seeing the mask that we're gonna eventually cut our face with. Put on. That's interesting. what a cool new game plus this has turned into. Very cool. I love the idea. Like yes, oh, you're playing it again. Oh, you gotta play the game again to get the story. I understand like people would be aggravated with that, but I love the idea of replaying it and finding this stuff. I do love it. But I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna eat. Might get on later tonight, maybe. I don't know, depending on how late I stay up. I need to fix my sleep schedule, but my sleep schedule is pretty fucked still. But yeah, this is an interesting way to do New Game Plus. You're looking at it through a different lens, and the scenes are a little different as well. You know, some scenes are very much the same, some scenes are very much different, and also some of the pieces of articles you get, some of the journal documents, or something like that. Yeah, I'm going with the idea Juniko died, and marriage is death. So Juniko is not dead. Sorry, Juniko is not alive. She's dead. I didn't see her until she got married. Since she got married off, meaning that, she died, which makes sense. Like her father is a drunk now because like maybe her father got depressed. Maybe this is another Expedition 33 kind of deal, dealing with grief as well. But yeah, I did not think I was gonna go 3 hours after ending this game, but that's how much I'm enjoying the story of this game. After I beat it, I'm already throwing 3 more hours into the story. So that right there shows you at least how I'm digging it. But yeah, I'll play this tomorrow definitely. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, no, I know. I'm forced to go somewhere Wednesday night, Christmas Eve night. Might stream during the day though. Christmas Eve day, perhaps. Christmas Eve day, I'm probably forced to be friendly. Or who knows? I might see if I can do a co-op stream. I don't know. Like an hour or two of co-op games. Who knows? But yeah, I'm done. Good night. Sayonara. Bon amis.